as a single mother, and they're telling me I came out of a pandemic owing the government $20,000. This is Canada, you guys. This is Canada, the land of the fucking liars and thieves.
Very difficult to be successful in Canada. Not only do you have to jump through so many hoops and go through so much adversity in order to become wealthy in this country, you also have to fight the crazy taxes you face as a Canadian citizen. No country, I swear, in the Western world gets taxed as much as Canadians. We're going to delve deep into this for today's video. One of my favorite topics, taxes in Canada. Yippee! Let's dive straight into it today.
How many CRA auditors or employees are in Canada currently? 60,000. For what, 40 million Canadians? There's about 350 million Americans, right? How many IRS auditors do they have? 90,000. 10 times the people, 50% more of the actual auditors in place. Canada is out for your money.
That just goes to show how bloated the government is, and also just how much the Canadian government focuses on its citizens and collecting taxes from them. The fact that we have so many people working for the CRA versus the IRS, if you actually do the comparison based on population base, it's really shocking, and it goes to show why so many people in Canada want to leave because of taxes. Taxes is one of the main reasons why people leave. It's not the only reason. Of course, there's a multitude of reasons, but taxes is one of the main reasons why a lot of young people feel like there's no way to actually get successful in Canada. So a lot of them flee to the States.
If you have ever called Revenue Canada before and actually spoken with another person on the other end of the phone, can you please watch this? So last year in 2024, one of my boys was approved for the disability tax credit. Great news. I found it by email because I linked my email to the website, and then I later got confirmation in the mail. I have heard about this approval 3 separate times. So I go online because I'm a little curious, how long is this actually going to take? I noticed right away when I go on the website that it says it is being reassessed and there's no completion date. That's okay. I take a look at the FAQs that say it can take up to 20 weeks. And if at 20 weeks, by that time you've not heard anything, you need to contact them. So I'm a relatively patient person in this regard. I keep an eye on the time. And when 20 weeks rolls around, which was in February, I got on the phone and I gave them a call. Now, the person I got on the other end of the phone was actually very knowledgeable about tax. And he said, here's the thing. There's a bit of a backlog right now, but he said, I'm going to let you know that you need to wait it out until April the 21st. And on April the 21st, if you have not heard anything from us, you need to call us back because we are going to escalate your case to the taxation department to figure out what in the heck is going on. So I tell this man, okay, no problem. I'm going to put a reminder in my phone. And that's exactly what I did. I put a reminder in my phone, and I also included the number that I called that specific time when I spoke to that guy, so I would have it for next time and be ready to go. I also took it one step further because when I talked to him, he wanted to know specific lines and amounts for my 2023 tax return. So I included all of that information as well to save myself time. And when my notice of assessment came for 2024, I thought, what the heck? I better add that in there too, because you can bet yourself they're probably going to want that. I start calling on April the 21st, and I call morning, noon, and night, and every time in between. And then I do so every day since leading up to today. And guess what? In all of the days since then that I have called, they have been so busy serving other people that they have not had time to talk to me. But their little recording says that I can go on the website and get all of the additional information that I need. So of course I went on the website. Like, do they not think I haven't already tried that? And guess what the website says? It says the same thing it said the day my son was approved all those months ago. So we're now at a point where we are way past 20 weeks. In fact, we're sitting at the 30-week mark now, and crickets. I have no idea what to do. You can bet yourself that if I owed them money and I didn't pay them back on the date and time they told me I needed to pay them back, they'd be charging me interest because as the government, those are the type of fine upstanding citizens they actually are. They'll charge you interest. But now they owe me money. They don't care. They won't even talk to me. So what am I left to do? Do I call my member of parliament now that I know who that is and say, hey, Philip, can you help a sister out? Or do I just continue to wait? Because I'm getting absolutely nowhere. I'm not getting anywhere even by going on their website and using that little chat function because the bot there doesn't really know how to help me out. I am so furious. I am frustrated. I am angry with the amount of my time this has monopolized to get a simple answer. If anyone has any suggestions, please drop me a comment because Lord knows you will help save this mama's sanity. Thank you.
I wanted to showcase her video because I'm in a little bit of a similar situation, not quite as drastic as the one she's in, but we have a newborn baby who is 3 months now, and Logan was approved for the child tax benefit, obviously. So we put that in over 3 months ago now, and we haven't had anything show up. So at this point, we're having to contact the CRA to find out what is going on. I pay way more than enough taxes, so I'm contributing to the system. So this is supposed to be something that's just to benefit all families in Canada, yet we haven't seen anything yet. So I'm really hoping it comes soon, but if it doesn't come, it looks like I could wait up to 20 to potentially 30 weeks like this individual in this video here.
Honestly, I just need to go on a little CRA rant this morning. So I did my taxes like an idiot, and of course the government took it all, which was like over $5,000. So, you know what I mean? It's not chump change. Like, I don't want to be giving them my money. So basically, back when the CRB and the CERB and all that shit happened, I claimed it. And as somebody who is self-employed, I do acting, modeling, I do blogging, thought I made $5,000, which I did. So I ended up spending about 4 months back and forth with CRA, being like, this is how much money I made, here's the evidence, this is the paper trail, some of it was cash. And then I get my decision letter saying that I was ineligible. And then they proceed to tell me I owe them $20,000. So whatever, fast forward 1 year, now they took my whole tax return. So I'm just wondering if anybody has any advice. I redid my taxes from 2019 to show that I had self-employment income. I appealed the decision letter. That was a year ago. They still have not done anything, but they're proceeding to take my money. And I don't know about you guys, but like coming out of a pandemic, when I was forced to stay home, I couldn't work as a single mother, and they're telling me I came out of a pandemic owing the government $20,000. This is fucking Canada, you guys. This is Canada, the land of the fucking liars and thieves.
$20,000 is definitely not a small amount of money. That's basically a used car in Canada. Well, not the best used car. I mean, that would have been a really good used car in like 2019, 2018. But now in 2025, it would get you probably a decent beater car. $20,000 in taxes that the CRA is coming for. That is pretty bad. That can set you back not just a year, like a few years if you were someone who is trying to build a savings or an investment portfolio. Unbelievable.
CRA be like, excuse me, miss, you should check your mail. We sent you a letter. Oh, okay. Yep, I got it here. You owe us some interest payments. But I didn't owe anything this year. I know, but you still owe interest. So my letter from the CRA says I have zero owing, but I owe interest on the zero balance. So my letter says I owe $0, but now I owe interest on that $0. Can you explain that, please? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm just the middleman. I just work here. Okay, then who do I speak to? That would be me. Pay up.
You should watch a lot of her videos. She's on TikTok, Aria Darling, and she has some great videos about the CRA, some CRA horror stories that will literally send shivers down your spine, but also make you laugh in a weird sense of comfort because you know that other people are going through the same crap you're going through here in this country. With that being said, guys, hope you learned something from today's video. Leave your thoughts down below about Canada's tax system, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.